everyone, I'm Jessica. I'm the teen coordinator at the Thomasville Library. I sure have missed everybody coming in here, but good news, starting next Monday, we will be open for browsing, so you can finally come in and look at all the new books and check out what you've missed since we've been closed since March. So today I'm going to go through some of the newer things that we've gotten in the last month. So we have some new nonfiction, new graphic novels, and then some new fiction. So I'm going to start with the graphic novels. So we do have the new Justice League, and it is pretty thick. So it's got, I believe, 2 issues in this, and this one did come out in August. So it's the brand new Justice League. Then we also have a new Stranger Things comic book. So it goes through, it follows Troy. So if you are a fan of Stranger Things, then definitely pick this one up. We also have a new Zelda Manga. So this one, I believe, is volume 7. So we've got volume 5, 6, and we've got 7 now. And then we have the last issue of My Hero Academia Smash. So we've got number 5, and that just came out as well. So those are the newer graphic novels that we have. So for nonfiction, we have an anxiety workbook. So I know school and coronavirus, it's kind of gotten to us a little bit, and so you may be feeling a little anxious. So this has all kinds of exercises, like a guide to just kind of calming yourself down, getting rid of your anxiety. And there's a lot of activities. So if you want to make a copy of any of this while you're here, then please feel free to do that, but it is also available for checkout. Then we also have one called 1789, and this is a book by different authors, and it goes through the events of everything that happened in the year 1789 through the revolution and everything. It's very, very interesting, and it's very easy to read too. So if you don't like the really big historical books, this is going to be right down your alley. And then for all of the homeschoolers and everybody who is just busy doing work at home, we do have some new workbooks. So we have the complete high school study guides for geometry and chemistry. And they're very, very easy to understand. It's got things very easy to read, colorful. So they're just very good if you just want to understand a little bit more of what you're learning in school. And then we also have the Super Simple Biology, and it is by the Smithsonian. So as you can see, it's very easy to understand as well. And this should be able to help you through school. And then we also have chemistry. It's not in right now, but if you need any help with chemistry, then we also have that. So we're going to start with our fiction, and the first one that we have today is Circus Rose, and it's by Betsy Cornwall. It is a brand new fantasy fiction book, and it's a retelling of Snow White and Red Rose, and it's focusing on twins, and they have a mother who is a ringmaster, and so they've kind of gone to focus on the circus, but they have returned to their home, and it is not how they left it. And so this follows the twins trying to save their family and their town from what is now happening since they have left. The second book we have is All These Monsters by Amy Tintera. And this is the first book in a brand new fantasy series about monsters. So it is about a 17-year-old named Clara, and she's had a very hard life. She's ready to fight back for everything that her life has kind of taken her for. And there are these monsters that are dwelling on Earth. And so she has been offered a position in this, it is a, let's see, it is like a fighting squad. So she's offered this place in an international fighting squad to try and combat all of the monsters that are running and ravishing the world. Okay, and now we have a contemporary romance, and this one's called Love, Jacaranda. And so Jacaranda is a singer, and there's a video posted of her online, and it goes viral. And so she, whenever she goes viral, then this mysterious person sends her money, and so she's able to go to a brand new school to to where she can pursue her dream of singing and music. And then, of course, she meets a boy there, and he is the musician to all of her accompaniments. So this is a very, very cute book. If you like anything like Sarah Dessen or Katie Katungo, then you are definitely going to enjoy this one. And then next we have another fantasy, but this is more of a realistic fantasy. This is about a world where there are sirens. So if you don't know what a siren is, it is a mermaid who lures men to their death by singing. But in this case, they are kind of just like mysterious creatures, and they walk around with humans, but they are persecuted. So they are thrown in jail. The rest of society kind of looks down on them. And so these are about two best friends who are sirens, and they discover that someone has been killing sirens, and so they are trying to help with a murder trial to figure out who is behind all of the siren killings. I have read that one. It is really good. Okay, and then this one is perfect for October, which is coming up very fast, and it's called You're Next, and it's by Kylie Shahite. It's a hard last name. So this follows Flora, and she is our main character, and she kind of has a reputation for putting her nose where it doesn't belong, and she's found numerous bodies who have been killed, and the next body that she finds is one of her ex-boyfriends, and so she realizes that he's been murdered, and she is kind of putting her nose in this investigation. And she is trying to figure out who murdered her ex-boyfriend and other people in the town. But by her doing this, it kind of puts her and her friends and family in danger. And now they are on the list of who is going to be killed next. So very, very suspenseful. If you like One of Us is Lying or any of those books, then you would definitely enjoy this one. All right. Now we have You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson, sorry. And this is actually, if you follow along with Reese Witherspoon, she now has a young adult book club pick every month to go along with her regular adult book club picks. And this is her first book club pick for the young adults. And this follows our main character, Liz. And she is so ready to get out of her small town and go to college. It's not even funny. But her financial aid falls through at the last minute. So she is trying to figure out ways to where she can still go to her dream school out of state. And she realizes that if you win prom king and prom queen, then you are able to receive a scholarship for college. So this is her journey of her trying to combat small town norms and trying to become the prom queen so that she can get out of her town. And then last but certainly not least, we have this realistic fiction book called This Is My America, and it's by Kim Johnson. It is very reminiscent about things that are happening right now in the U.S. And this follows Tracy, and she writes letters to an innocence organization who try and exonerate wrongly imprisoned Black men. And she's writing on behalf of her father, who is about to be on death row, and he has about 300 days before he is executed. So while she is writing these letters to the people who she is trying to get them to exonerate her father, her brother is arrested, and her brother is a Star Trek track runner, and he is supposed to be going to college and do great things, and he is wrongly charged with the murder of a girl in their town. And so this is all about her family and their struggle to try and keep their family apart and to try and prove her family's innocence. So definitely would recommend this. We do have a lot of other new books, audio books. So like I said, we do open back up on Monday, next Monday, at our regular hours that you can come in and look through our shelves again. And we are just going to be so happy to have y'all back. If you are interested in any of the books that I talked about today, here you go, then you can call and request them, and we can put them on hold for you to pick up. And I will see y'all soon. I will be back in 2 weeks for another book talk, so I will be resuming my book talks, and we are going to be talking about Fable by Adrienne Young. So I will see y'all then. Bye.